On behalf of ESB, it's my great pleasure to welcome you here this evening to join with us in celebrating the 90th anniversary of ESB, or as we like to think about it, the start of our countdown to our centenary in 2027 and beyond. To mark our 90th anniversary this year, we opened up a visitor centre at Ardnacrush Power Station in County Clare to tell the story of the Shannon scheme. This story is, of course, part and parcel of our national heritage. The Shannon scheme gave Ireland the first fully integrated electricity system in the world, and it also brought changes about in Irish society that were utterly transformative. And of course, it was the project that led to the foundation of ESB.
We're here tonight to celebrate the courage and vision of your predecessors in government, Taoiseach, and our predecessors in ESB. The construction of the Shannon scheme, both the hydro station and the extensive network to bring electricity to factories and homes, was a huge challenge and a huge achievement 90 years ago. It was an undertaking on a massive scale for any state, never mind for one so recently established.
Although the Shannon scheme is often presented as the project that transformed Ireland, the truth is that ESB has constantly evolved to meet the needs of society. Ardnacrush is, as our chairman has said, our birthplace, and much of what we do today, and importantly, how we do it, derives from the original vision of the Shannon scheme for electricity as an enabler of societal well-being and economic progress. ESB's first chief executive, Thomas McLaughlin, saw electricity as a way of unlocking Ireland's economic potential and giving Irish citizens the same opportunities that he saw elsewhere in the world. Looking back later in his life, he talked about having a passionate desire to do everything possible to build up the country from within. ESB's sense of purpose became embedded from this point, and it continues to shape our values and the way that we adopt and innovate to serve society. Today, our strategy is based on our continued belief in the power of electricity to be an agent for positive change in the transition to a low-carbon future.
6 weeks before Michael Collins was assassinated, he set out a remarkable vision for the future of the country. And in a memorandum to Desmond Fitzgerald, father of Garrett, he explained his belief that we should look to the continent to see how hydropower could provide electricity to every home in the country. A progressive idea back in the 1920s. At the time it seemed ambitious, almost as unreal as John F. Kennedy predicting in 1961 that before the end of the decade an American would walk on the moon. But the courage of a small group of truly far-seeing people achieved the impossible. And reading back on the debates in the Dáil at the time, Patrick McGilligan, who's been mentioned earlier, articulated the vision as to how the state could play a leading role, and what could not be achieved by private enterprise alone could be achieved by state enterprise. He said there was a chance here at last of utilising one of the great natural resources of this country for the good of the people and the good of the country. And this was in the context of the creation of Ireland's first state-owned enterprise, our first semi-state, the Electricity Supply Board, the ESB. When private enterprise fails, or lacks interest, or lacks ambition, well then state enterprises are required. And 90 years ago, a group of dreamers believed that nothing was impossible for the new Irish state. And in dreaming those dreams, they made Ardnacrush and ESB a reality. And I think in the 21st century, we have a new dream, a new ambition to revolutionise the economic and social life of this state. And your distinguished history is an example to follow and gives us confidence that we can succeed. So as this is a celebration, I just wanted to propose from here anyway, a toast to the ESB. To all who have served and to all who continue to serve the organisation and to the many benefits it delivers for the Irish people. Thank you very much.